Hi everybody, it's Terry again from My Ketogenic Family, and I'm going to be showing you how I make my Crockpot Barbacoa. I have the fondest memories of my mom making it for us every weekend when I was a kid, and I thought that everybody made it. So come to find out that you can actually buy it instead of having to make it was an interesting surprise. But it comes together super easy if you want to make it at home. All you have to do is run to the store, buy yourself some cheek meat, and throw it in the crock pot. Let's get started. This is the only thing I'll be working with: beef cheek meat and salt and pepper. So the cheek meat is in the crock pot, and I'm just going to add some pepper and some salt. You can put a little water or a little broth at the bottom of the pot if you feel like it's going to dry out. But this is the cheek meat, and I've just covered it with salt, pepper, and a few of my fond bone broth ice cubes. I usually, when I have extra broth, I put them in ice cube trays and then I freeze them so I can use them for other things later. And this is the perfect excuse to use them. So set the crock pot on high, and we're going to cover it up and check it in the morning. Here's what the barbacoa looks like in the morning. It's been in the crock pot on high for 7 hours, and I'm going to take it out and chop it up. This is what the broth will look like. It's just the remnants of the barbacoa and the few cubes of chicken broth that I dropped in there. So we'll set that aside, and then you can either just do a rough chop of this. My kids don't like the ooey gooey greasy parts, which are kind of the best parts, but I cut those out, and I just take the rest of the meat and give it a rough chop and put it all back into the broth. So as you see, you just chop it up, drop it back into the broth. This is one of the easiest recipes. You literally just take the meat and cook it in salt and pepper. I sometimes add a little lime to it once I put it back in the crock pot. And you can see what the meat looks like. This is the lime powder that I add to it. It's true lime, and it's basically just crystallized lime with a little lime juice and lime oil, citric acid. So I'll add a couple of packets of this just to give it a little tiny change of flavor, and then it'll be ready to serve. And here is the barbacoa meat, all cut up, chopped up, and then I'm just going to take it and put it back into the broth and let it simmer for a few more minutes before everybody wakes up this morning. And there you have it. This comes together super quick, super simple, and you can add the spices you like, or you can just do salt and pepper like I did. Like I said, I'll add a little bit of dehydrated lime powder in a few minutes before I serve it, but I'll let it simmer here in the juice for a few minutes more, and then we'll show you some tacos. Hope you guys like this video. I'll see you again next time.